Bob, you had quite the dinner tonight over at the Manatee County Fair.
And I made it just my dinner. That was it, because the calories and the carbohydrates are a little high there. I had two fried butters. Now, if you haven't had fried butter before, you might want to give it a shot, just to see what it's all about. It tastes really, it's actually apple butter, so it's not just straight butter, which has a little sweetness in it as well. So a lot's going on there. Fried Oreos, fried Sticker Bar, fried whatever. It's all out there at the Manatee County Fair, the 102nd, by the way. Here's what's happening with our weather. We are looking at some fog rolling in. That fog was interesting, too. It just kind of hung out there in the Gulf. It kind of, the models showed last night when we were showing the fog forecast. And sure enough, a great photo sent in right there. And then this is Art Conforti in his boat. He said it came in with a vengeance and limited the visibility. You know, that's a tough driving in a boat. And when that fog rolls in like that, it can be very, very dangerous. So make sure you have a sound device, and you might want to keep that going on periodically as you boat through that fog. But here it is. I want to show you again the impressive fog bank coming into Siesta, Longboat Key, and Lido. And then, boy, it just goes right through the bay, limiting visibility down to almost zero in some cases. And we'll see that again tomorrow morning. I think there'll be some sea fog around in advance of this cold front that's expected to move through later in the afternoon. It will clear out and turn cooler for the weekend. Not as extreme as we saw last week, but still, it will be noticeably cooler and to stay with us through much of next week, too. The storm itself is gathering strength over the lower Mississippi Valley right now, and it's even producing some snow and some freezing snow just to the north of Houston, to the east of Dallas tonight. That's how cold the air is behind it. For us, a few inland showers associated with temperatures in the low 80s there, and just enough moisture to kick off some rain, but that rain is now winding down. We have this upper level low and mid-level low, which are weakening as they push off to the east, and it will allow this system to move in and bring that colder air our way for the next several days, in fact. 60 degrees right now. The dew point at 60, the humidity 100%. We have an east to southeast wind at very light at 3 miles an hour, and temperatures are going to take a nosedive, but not so much until after tomorrow afternoon. 76 the high today, 71 is the average, and 85 the record set in 2013. Well, the rainfall, we could see up to a quarter inch of rain, and there could even be an isolated thunderstorm as the system moves through tomorrow afternoon and early evening. 65 degrees in Jacksonville, the same in Orlando, 74 now in Miami. So temperatures are pretty warm. The Gulf water temperature now at 63 degrees. And as far as that future cast goes, you can see we'll look for the fog in the morning. The showers come in after the afternoon, scattered about. And then we'll see maybe a brief shower in the evening for, it looks like, Saturday morning as well. Things will clear out by Saturday sunrise, and it turns pretty cool, too. In fact, we'll look for breezy conditions moving on through. This is a developing storm system, too, that's going to bring ice and freezing rain and snow into Indiana and into Ohio, as well as into Michigan and Pennsylvania over the weekend. Talking about cold in Wisconsin and also into Minnesota, into the single digits now. And boy, it's just going to stay that way, too. Highs tomorrow only are 4 degrees in Minneapolis, and that all moves off toward the east. Well, here's a look at the forecast now. 70% chance for rain, mainly in the afternoon tomorrow. And it looks like we'll see clearing skies on Saturday, turning cooler, and then cold on Sunday morning. That'll be the coldest morning. Looks like right around 42 degrees and 41 on Monday.